Man, we just had a monstrous week in the stock market, guys. Unreal. And today especially was very strong overall. We had the S&P 500 close up 1.5%. The Dow went up over 1.1%. The Russell roughly at 1.1% in the green. And get ready for this, guys. The NASDAQ, are you guys ready for this? It went up over 2.2% on the day, and the VIX, which was just pushing the mid-20s recently, is now at 14 points. On the day, it went down over 7%. And don't even get me started on the metals, guys. Let me pull it up and show you here. We had silver go down. Let's see what's going on with silver. This ended up going down about 2.6% today. Geez, it was just at almost 23 an ounce, and now it's at 22.30. And just a couple of weeks ago, it was in the mid-20s. So silver's really dumping down here, and gold, although it's still pretty elevated here in my opinion, near 2,000 an ounce, it's been taking a beating recently, and today it went down $27 or 1.4%. So let's just break down the charts here, guys, on these ETFs, indexes, whatever you want to call them, the S&P and the NASDAQ, Triple Q, and SPY, of course. And we'll break down some other stocks, charts, all that good stuff. So hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe if you guys like this type of content. It's free to do that. And I think 45% of you guys, funny enough, are not subscribed. You watch the videos, you watch the content, but for some reason, you're just not subscribed. So if that's you, make sure to subscribe. It helps out in the algorithm. I appreciate you all as always. And yeah, let's break it down, man. So SPY, which you all know at this point tracks the S&P 500, this is really starting to break out of some key levels here. Of course, we're above the moving averages on the 4-hour time frame. We have a golden cross, excuse me, guys. And, now we're taking out the highs with today's move from the last couple of weeks, from back in the middle of October, where we hit about 437.50-ish, 438, and then we double topped there pretty much. You guys can see if I zoom in, and then we sold off a good chunk all the way down from 438 to about 408. So that was a $30 drop on SPY in the span of around a week to about 2 weeks there. And now we've been recovering, obviously. We're seeing a nice V-shaped recovery, maybe not so much a V-shape, more like a U, whatever the heck you want to call it. It wasn't a sharp bounce back, if you will, or maybe it is. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But either way, we're seeing this nice bounce back here, and we're taking out that 438 level, and today we actually did that. We actually closed above that, and we closed above 440, which is a really good sign for the bulls here. So we're definitely starting to build momentum. We have been, obviously, but now we're starting to break some key levels, and this channel that I talked to you guys about in the recent videos, right? We're starting to break out of that channel on the 4-hour time frame, and Triple Q, guys, is pretty much the same thing, to be honest, right? If we pull this up and you see, it's also moving above this channel. If I draw it out for you guys, oops, let me just draw a new one. I butchered that. Bear with me. Yeah, you guys can see right here, we're starting, to break out of that. We also broke above the highs from the middle of October, which were right around 373. So this, in my eyes, could be gearing up for a move towards 380, which we're at 378, guys. We're pretty much right there. The ETF went up over $8 on the day. So I suspect next week we test 380. If that were to break, maybe we start going 385. And of course, the recent highs from back in the middle of July were $300 and almost $88 per share here. So we're getting awfully close to the recent highs. And if I pull up this 3-year chart, you guys will see we're about $20 away or $30 away from all-time highs, which were hit back in, when was that? The end of 2021. So it's been about 2 years now that Triple Q has hit all-time highs, and that means it's not gone. It really hasn't gone anywhere in 2 years. Same thing with SPY, from my understanding or from my memory. Let me pull it up and see here, guys. If you look at this chart, all-time high 479 from early 2022. It's been about 2 years since we've hit all-time highs, which means, again, it hasn't gone anywhere. Which, does that mean you have to sell out and try and time the market? No, guys. This is just how it goes. Sometimes the market just doesn't go anywhere for 2 years, But that doesn't mean you don't stop, or it doesn't mean you don't invest, right? I'm personally still investing. I'm still dollar cost averaging on, the long-term ETF, stuff like that. Of course, I'm still buying stocks, all that good stuff. And I'm doing that whether the markets have gone anywhere in 2 years, or the markets are mooning, or the markets are collapsing, right? You guys get the drift here. I'm always buying, and that's pretty much what, everybody that's become a millionaire, for the most part through the stock market, that's what they've done. I mean, they've bought and consistently bought and held over time, and eventually you're like, holy crap, I'm a millionaire, right? You got a bunch of money. It's just how it works at the end of the day, especially if you're looking at it from the long-term, buy and hold perspective. So markets are looking pretty good on the charts here, guys. I could see more upside potentially. Today was a great day. We had Palantir up a bunch, which I made a video on that recently. Go check it out if you guys want to. This one up 8% almost on the day. Looks like we're a stone's throw away from the highs from back in August. I feel like we could test those maybe as soon as this upcoming week. That'd be nuts. And we also had some other big movers here. We had Applied Materials today break out. I think they report earnings. Is it next week? Let me double check that for you guys here. I think AMAT, Applied Materials, about 6 days. Well, exactly 6 days from now when I'm making this video on the 16th, they're going to be reporting. So what is that? Next Thursday? So yeah, this Thursday coming up. So AMAT is definitely worth watching here. It is getting a bit overbought, not going to lie, but earnings coming up on Thursday. Who knows what's going to happen before earnings? We're approaching a big sell zone, if you will, right here. Big resistance at about 150 to 152. We're pretty much at it right now. So Applied Materials, let's see if it breaks through that, or if it kind of comes down a bit, cools off a bit before earnings, which honestly might be better for the stock. I don't know. What do you guys think? And we also had AMD today completely and utterly explode. And this is what a full-on reversal looks like, guys. Look, AMD was trading in this downwards channel for months. I'm talking since pretty much the middle end of May. I mean, we're talking 6 months. So half of the year, AMD was trading in this little range. Well, big range. I mean, it was 6 months, and it was more like a downwards channel. So we were trading in that, and now we're completely breaking out. We're above the highs from the last couple of months. The last time we were at 118 was back in August. So AMD is for sure breaking out, and this is what the S&P 500 chart could look like potentially on a full breakout. Look at SPY, which it's almost breaking out of the channel. You guys see that? But AMD is kind of front running the move here. If you guys can see, AMD is already breaking out. So it is what it is, right? And like I said, it's at multi-month highs. NVIDIA must be breaking out as well too, right? Let's draw this channel out, see what's going on. NVIDIA today went up 3% when I'm making this video, guys. So we can see NVIDIA, is pretty much breaking out as well. You all can see that here. We're above the moving averages, breaking out of that channel. NVIDIA's above the highs from the middle of October, which is good. So what do you guys think? It looks like a lot of green is out there right now. Does that necessarily mean that the green will continue? Of course not, guys. That's not what that means. We could sell off easily in the next couple of days of trading, but as of now, we're fully breaking out. And, a lot of these companies are set to report. NVIDIA, they're reporting earnings, I believe, on the 21st. So not this week coming up, the week after that. Again, Applied Materials, they report on this Thursday coming up. AMAT is the ticker for them. And AMD, they already reported, right? Yeah, they already reported, which kind of prompted this breakout here. So watch these stocks, guys. Add them to your watch list. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Feel free to subscribe for more content like this. Follow me on X as well if you want, at Stas Talk Stocks. Link down below. It's free to do that. And if you haven't gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, once you fund your account with at least $100 using that link down below, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000 right off the bat, and you get a free share of SoFi stock on top of those 5 stocks. And guys, fund your account with at least $1,000 on top of those 6 stocks you already got. You get 10 more stocks, and those are also valued up to $2,000. So use that link down below, get your stocks, guys. And with that being said, I'll catch you all later.